Alright, Chad, we're live.
I always forget to check my notifications. It's just like you got gifted tier one sub, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I guess I should have paid attention to that.
Alright, we're lagged behind a little bit, which is still not a problem. Alright, let's sit here for a little bit, let some people come.
Yep.
And while we're doing that, I'm going to look on my phone, see if we can find any CPUs or anything. GPUs.
Yeah, while we're waiting, man, I hate that. That was the one thing I was like, please don't be the graphics card, and then of course, it's got to be the most annoying issue that.
Well, graphics cards are easy to replace. I would have hated to do the CPU
Well,
because
yeah, you've got a good point.
the biggest reason is because the CPU is underneath uh,
And if
the
you
cooler,
and if you mess up replacing it, you really mess up.
yeah.
What is it you're looking for?
Graphics card.
A
Graphics card.
graphics card,
Yeah, I'm looking it up now.
but you got to make sure you find the right, like what brand or whatever.
All right. So, I believe uh, Alienware just has GeForce.
Yeah.
It's NVIDIA. That's really all you need to know with that.
On a choker. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm really.
Okay. What is, what's your thing, Chad?
What do you mean?
Your internet thing?
Oh, I don't know the ancient druid spell to unlock that. That's an ancient magic I don't know.
My Spectrum must be something that a lot of these people around here have.
Yeah, well, Spectrum's the big provider.
Right. When I was here before I got on, I was trying to look and see if it would come up.
Do 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 do. Hopefully people show up. What the hell's going on?
All right.
You are not connected.
And it's been a while since I've actually looked at computer parts. They're already well past what I bought. Okay.
Bum, 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 bum. Well, I guess we start playing and just people come in, they come in.
Un momento, por favor.
But of course, if you want to wait a little bit longer, we can.
Gonna wait just a little bit longer. Man, at this point, I might just buy a graphics card for myself and just give you the one I have.
You like the quality or like what?
The prices aren't bad. It just depends on the what that computer's capability is.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, no if I want available, no if I want available, no if I want available, no if I want available. You know how it is.
Yep. In this register.
I don't know why Amazon has to blow them out of the water, price wise.
What do you mean?
I'm looking at them and B&H is having them for, $600 for the new 380
Yeah.
or 370, whatever. 3070, sorry. Whereas Amazon's pushing like the 1070s at the 700 for some reason.
Chad, Patricia said share the link to your Twitch.
I had already done that.
Okay, so is that what you shared this morning?
We just shared one.
Okay.
It's just not working. I don't understand this bullshit. Unless the post on Facebook didn't go up.
Give me a second as I look. It's up.
Yeah, so tell her to use her eyes.
Hey, Patricia?
Yeah.
Well, I sent it to her. She's only got one eye. She's got artificial eye and one.
Tell her to use her one eye. Oh well. Well, if people want to watch, they'll watch.
GTX 1080 8 gig Giga 1 G1 gaming OC used $50 on Amazon. Not Amazon. On Facebook Marketplace.
Really?
So someone's selling a not too bad of one on Marketplace for $50. Ships for $2.
I don't know, man. That sounds sketchy
As
AF.
hell.
Sounds sketchy AF. Well, I think, again, can't keep waiting.
Yep. All right. Let me get this up. All right. We gotta figure out what character we want, because
You gotta
that's
figure out
always
what
important.
character you want.
I guess we'll do this. I don't think our character's name matters too much. Just do DB Kai for the name.
Why not? I'm actually kind of excited to see what it looks like, because the first game, man, it was released like, no, my God, I don't even know how long. It was on the 64, that's all I remember.
Oh man, they got the Pokemon I don't even know yet.
Oh yeah, man, they got all the Pokemon you don't know. And they have voice acting. Which is also crazy to think.
Do they?
Yeah.
Welcome to the Laboratory of Ecological and Natural Science, or LENS for short.
They really worked that one in, didn't they?
Yeah. My name is Mirror. I'm researching Pokemon and their natural environment here in on Florio Island. Blech. This is Rita. Yeah, and that's not all. The professor's going to study every single island here in the Lental region.
Lintel.
No one's ever done an ecological survey like this before. It's going to be amazing. Well, except for the one on the 64.
Yeah, the original.
No one? Aren't you forgetting a certain explorer? Oops. Good point. You've read the stories of Captain Vince, haven't you?
Nope. Hell no.
When's the voice acting going to come and play?
It was, you just missed it.
Very little.
Yeah, but it's a Pokemon game, so it's not going to have full voice acting.
It should.
Well, it doesn't.
This is 21st century.
Yeah, and it's Pokemon.
But even counting him, Professor, your survey is going to be the first of its kind in 100 years. That's awesome.
How'd she know that?
I don't know. Well, thanks. His name is Professor Mirror. This is Rita. Her parents are good friends of mine. She's here on vacation while her school's on break. I'm not just here to goof off, Professor. I'm your research assistant. Ah, yes, that's right, and I appreciate the help. Now, before we go over what you'll be doing on this program, why don't we step into the lab to get settled? Right you are, Professor. I'll lead the way. I gotta raise the game audio a little bit on,
Yeah,
well, on the Elgato.
it's a little low.
A little high.
You don't make yourself deaf.
There we go. Alright, allow me to explain. The Lental region is absolutely teeming with Pokemon. Photographing these Pokemon helps us learn more about them and their ecosystem. That's exactly what you're here to do. All night you might even get to see glowing Pokemon. They're really pretty. Now, without further ado, here's your research camera. That looks like crap.
What do you mean?
The camera they show on the photo, it's just like, oh man, that's...
Are you being a critic?
Yes, I am. I like how they tried, but it's like, Why?
Well, Mr. Photographer, I don't know.
I've got the same one. We can use them to communicate with each other. Other. Oh my gosh. I've got the same one. We can use them to communicate with each other and the rest of the team too. Why don't you just give me an iPhone? That's right. It's more than just a camera. It lets you keep in touch and analyze data on the fly. Give me an iPhone.
Maybe they just don't have them though.
They got the Rotom phones.
I was like, he's gonna say it. I know he's gonna say it.
I'll also serve as sort of ID badge for you here, so take good care of it.
The camera?
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's flat as a brick. It has a part that pops out of nowhere.
That's what cameras in the future are gonna look like.
What do you think?
David Don says, "Happy birthday, Chad."
Well, thank you.
Awesome, right?
I appreciate it.
The professor invented it.
Professor.
Can I explain how to use it, Professor? Sure thing, Rita. Assist away. I'll go take care of some other preparations. Alright, come on, let's go outside. Tutorials are based on default buttons layouts. Let's see, perfect timing.
Try getting a shot of that Pokemon.
Try keeping a shot of that Pokemon.
See, I told you there
Press
was voice
A to take
acting.
photo. Can I move?
It's like a rail thing, you know?
Press the A button to snap a photo.
I know, but I can't move.
Dude, you're like on a rail.
It's not letting me move.
Press the A button to snap.
Just wants me to take a picture.
Yeah, you can't, like, walk around.
Now why don't you try moving the camera to line up your shots?
This
No,
is
like-
it's, you know, like the railgun shooters? Where you're on a particular track?
Viewfinder? That's cool.
Yeah.
I believe it's like that, because the old game, you could not move. You basically were moved.
Oh, now it'll tell me how to frickin' move. Look, I can.
Can you actually walk around?
No, you can just move the camera around
If-
now.
yeah, because it's basically a railgun shooter.
Yeah.
So you have something that moves you. You just move the camera and then take pictures.
Oh, look, here comes Pikachu. Try getting a shot of the Pikachu. First, move this so you can line up with Pikachu.
Did you see that shape appear around Pikachu?
Do you see that spare shape appear around Pikachu just now? Whatever that shape is round, subject your photo. Oh my gosh. That'll be important when the professor evaluates the photo. Try snapping a photo. Oh, now it won't let me. The thing is, this game is taking away 90% of my skills as a photographer.
Yeah. Well, explain to us, Mr. Photographer, why it's taken away.
Because I can't move.
You should be able to get around that though if you're a good photographer.
Oh, times like this call for zooming in. To zoom in, just hold Z. Which one's Z?
Try snapping a photo of Pikachu.
Ooh, that's not ZL.
You know what would suck is what if this was your final exam to become a photographer in real life?
This would be nothing.
You would pass or fail.
Paul says, wow, new game. And way easier to see than the dark dungeons of the last.
Yeah, this is honestly, I feel like Dad might remember this game. I'm trying to think, like, did I rent this game? I know, rent a game. This sounds blasphemous, but there's actually these things back in the day called movie stores. You could go and rent video games or movies, and you didn't have to own them. But they, I'm trying to remember. This might have been a game because like when I was growing up, I had a 64, but all the games you see in that box, were not my original games. I bought those way later after. When I was growing up, all I had for my 64 was Pokemon Stadium,
Oh my god.
Banjo-Tooie, and Paper Mario. It only had those 3 games. And everything else I just rented and played and then returned to the store. And I'm pretty sure the original Snap was one of the games I would rent and play.
Paul said, I do remember. He said, I'm sure I rented it for you.
Well, yeah, I was a toddler, a little kid back then.
A new discovery.
I think this game is just as short, but man, the original Snap is not even it's not even like 4 hours long. If like you know how to, well, honestly, if you know how to beat it, you could beat it within an hour. It's so short. Yet it is so popular that 20 plus years later, they're like, let's make a new one after it's completely, irrelevant. So would you fail your final exam if this was your final exam?
Well, yeah, because they're going after weird things like size. It's like, what?
You don't focus on size?
Well, they're talking about, like, the size of the subject in, like, actual thing. It's like, no.
That's not a real life concern?
No. Well,
What if you're taking a picture of a whale?
well, they're talking about size as in, like, hey,
A new discovery.
I can't hear myself for the thing. Haley says, hey, Chad, happy birthday.
Thank you, Haley, B.I.G.
And Paul says size matters.
I
Ask any woman.
always thought it was the the motion of the ocean, not the size of the ship.
Nice work.
I don't understand their grading system on this.
So, let me explain a little bit.
Well, it tells me it, but it's just like, as
You-
a professional photographer, I'm just like,
You
this
don't
is
want to
not-
get you don't want to get a picture of it from behind.
Of course.
If you can get the entire Pokemon inside the picture, good.
All right.
If you can get it centered and looking at you, even more points.
Now then.
I'm just skipping the dialogue now because it's just like, this is how you take a picture.
Caden, I don't think you know how to take a picture.
See this pod? It'll carry you on your photography expedition. Oh, great. I wish I had one of these in real life.
So you didn't have to walk around all the time?
Pretty much, yeah. It's called the Neo one. It's the best. It can teleport to far off places in no time flat.
Here's the thing.
If only that was actually real.
I finally put the finishing touches on it not too long ago with a little help from someone I know. So basically you haven't tested it yet.
Professor Oak.
You see, it makes use of energy hotspots scattered throughout the lentil region. Come on, Professor, the details can wait. Fair enough, let's get you moving. Climb on in and touch your camera to the console. Boop. Oh, now I got a force field around me? That's
Yep.
gonna distort my pictures.
Enjoy your first photo expedition.
Hey, they finally have stuff I don't have to read.
I told you it has voice acting. The entire time you're doing the tutorial, the girl was talking to you.
Not, she wasn't reading the whole thing. It was just like quick little, what? Whoa.
You missed a lot then because she was talking a bit. I'm just saying, this is the most voice acting they've had in any Pokemon game.
That's the entrance to Florio Nature Park. The Neo 1 will automatically follow a set route. You can just focus on looking around and taking photos.
Alright.
Get good pictures, Mr. Photographer.
Like any professional photographer, we just take a billion pictures.
But you're not using perfect technique. You'll never be able to go back to your photographer friends.
I don't have any photographer friends.
What if there was like
we
an
stay
action?
away from each other.
You do.
See a Bidoof.
You're trying to steal people's shots.
Bidoof ran away.
Hey, at least you know what a Bidoof is.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, well that was
They
Gen.
kind of tell you too.
What?
They kind of tell you what they are.
Oh, I thought you actually knew what it was.
I know what they are, but yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, well, you probably would know Bidoof because that was the gen that you played before you quit.
Yep. That's like, yeah, I know how to do it.
I'll tell you one thing, the graphics in this one compared to the original are so much better. You know why they called it the 64, right?
Huh.
Because it was 64 bits. So you had 8-bit, 16-bit. So it's 64 because it broadcasted graphics in 64-bit. That's why it's called 64.
Gotcha.
I don't even know what bit this would be if this was actually bits. Like 1 billion gajillion?
For some reason, I can't take any pictures.
Well, you suck.
My camera's broken, people.
You,
Oh, I'm pressing B, not A.
you already failed your final exam.
Pretty much. There we go. Hoot hoot.
Hoot hoot. I always liked hoot hoot.
Hoot hoot in a tree. I can't. Because I'm facing the wrong way.
Hopefully everybody's having a good day.
Pokemon.
Gotta
snap
catch 'em
'em
all.
all.
Gotta snap 'em all, so true. I don't know the rest of the song. All I remember is that you wanted to be the very best, like no one ever was. To, oh God, what would you, to snap them is my real test. To, oh no, what's a photographer term?
Talking about this? That's hard to say.
Marks the spot where you'll be
So, it's originally, I want to be the best like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause.
Yeah, but
So, to snap them is my real test. To catalog
sure.
them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide.
Did
These
you do the
Pokemon,
catalog or shoot?
these Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon. Gotta snap them all, so true. A curse will put us through. Pokemon, you're my best friend. In a world we must defend. You know, I heard something that the composer and singer of the original Pokemon theme has not received a single penny because the way his contract was written, he basically agreed to not have any royalties because he didn't believe that it would become as popular as it did. I'm probably talking complete crap, but I read somewhere that basically when he originally agreed to do it, his contract basically made it to where he didn't receive any of the money. So that was one of the most popular freaking theme songs of all time back in the 90s and early 2000s.
Yeah.
And he didn't receive a single penny from the work he did. But then again, isn't that the music industry in general?
Pretty much.
A new discovery.
That's kind of the manga and anime industry. You know that, I hate to bring it back up because we were talking about it in the last stream, but Demon Slayer has literally, in America, grossed $40 million.
Huh.
Worldwide, it's grossed around $400 million. But you know that the way that the publishing company...
Hey, 2-star. Yeah.
company works over there is that the creator and writer artist of the series doesn't see any of that money. It just goes directly to the publishing company. So they get peanuts compared to what the actual publishing company gets from them.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, Demon Slayer beat One Piece in all-time sales. Yet the manga artist probably has seen less than half of the total amount of money the series that she created, drew, and writ actually ended up making.
Well, it's kind of the same way with photographers.
Really?
So, one way of making money as a photographer is doing stock photos. And with stock photos, you're basically going to a third party
Uh-huh.
company, a website or something, and they sell the photos themselves.
Yeah.
People go through, look at it, and if they like it, they pay a small fee.
Yeah.
And I've sold a few on it just to make a quick buck,
Yeah.
and they don't even give you a buck
Yeah.
back. Because most third parties are taking more and more compensation.
Mm-hmm.
So, I know one of my photos I only sold for $2 max.
Yeah. How much money do you think it actually made, though?
Oh, I know how much it made.
Okay, how much did it make?
Less than $3. Because one of them sold for 10 cents.
Mm-hmm.
One of them sold for $1. One of them sold for just under $2. So it's like, it's not a good field. I mean, the photo's always on there, so it can constantly make money. But you have to have a huge wide selection to even make any form of cash. And even then, you're looking at about, if you have 10 photos that do well, you might get $3.
Yeah.
It's like, really?
Well, that's the whole reason my dad, even though he got offered a scholarship to art school, like full ride, like he says, like that's the whole thing to me is like, I don't care how great an artist I was or am still. He's still an amazing artist. He's like, the idea of being a starving artist never appeals to me.
Yeah.
So it's like the idea of, yeah, you can, like you said, you can have several paintings or pictures do great, but again, you're probably going, who knows how long in between, your submissions that you're actually making money off of.
Yeah, and that's why it's like, for me, I prefer nature photography.
Hmm.
Everyone does it.
Yeah.
It's so easy. I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's easy to get into.
Nature photography, like Pokemon Snap.
Pretty much, yeah. And half of it is literally sitting and waiting for a while.
Yeah.
I've sat in a single spot trying to take a picture of ospreys for 2 hours.
As long as they were Canadian geese.
I don't think that we have those
Because you would
down
get
here.
mugged.
I don't think we have those down here.
Good, because you get mugged.
But it's like with this game, there's no sitting. You're constantly moving. You're on a rail.
Yep.
So it's like, ah, crap, I gotta go. Whereas I personally prefer the sit and wait kind of aspect. I still got chunks in this drink.
Yeah, there's a lot of pulp in the sangria.
Pulp, aka full chunks of watermelon. Are we still playing?
Are you?
All you gotta do is press the
Right.
A button.
Press X. X. Nope, I gotta press A. X.
You saw that Pokemon's name pop up, right?
Sure.
Did you also notice that question mark? That shows
Yes, I did.
something
That tells you there's something you can take a closer look at.
move the pointer.
I wish I could hear the voice better because I feel like I know who that actor is for the girl.
I would raise it up,
Whatever's there.
but it'd be caught on the mics.
No, I know. It's like I can almost put my. It's like, oh my god, I think I know who it is.
I got hold X.
Now you should see the results.
I don't think it's Cassandra Lee.
Friend of the
It
professor.
could be
Well,
what's her name? Marie Cabanos,
icon pops up at the bottom
maybe.
of the screen. There's something. When you see that, try
It's just weird to hear voice acting in a Pokemon game for the first time in the 25
Yeah.
in the 25 years the games have been being made.
one more cool thing you should know about scanning.
It's nice. I wish they added it a lot sooner.
Some Pokemon
Well,
will
I
scan
mean-
sound and electrical signal from the scanner.
Legend of Zelda only in the last game actually had voice acting, so
Snap a photo.
it's not too far behind.
Yeah.
I mean, look, freaking Mario still doesn't have any voice acting. Well, I take that back because there was Mario and Sunshine, but then they never did it again after that.
Attention, that's your
The
choice.
professor calls it an accidental say cheese feature. Anyway, that ought to cover everything.
Accidental say cheese function.
Professor,
What is that?
Something.
Thank you.
To answer me this, paparazzi, do they make their money directly?
No.
No?
Paparazzi are they so basically what they do is they are freelancers
Yeah.
that sell the photos to a magazine or newspaper.
But they don't make more?
Depends on the scoop.
Right.
You know, it depends on all that, but you're talking about sleazy acts
Right.
trying to get, like, if you're doing paparazzi,
It's mostly stalking celebrities.
pretty much, and it's like, oh, you're waiting for something, something sleazy itself to happen.
Controversial.
Yeah, it's like you want something newsworthy. It's not just, oh, they went to, went to go get a haircut. It's like, that sucks.
Yeah.
Something that's more controversial is Adam Sandler went to an IHOP and got kicked out.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, which actually happened. Sorry, no, he didn't get kicked out. They said there's a wait and he left.
But people sold it as he got kicked out.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, the news caught it right, but some people tried to.
They
go-
reported it wrong, though.
Tried to.
I know
Haley
this is-
says, hope you have a great day today, Chad.
Who's that?
Haley.
Thank you, Haley.
I
Much
can't read
love.
that.
First of all,
I know this has nothing to do with Pokemon, but there is an episode of SpongeBob.
Where does SpongeBob come from?
Well, because it's the whole act of, so SpongeBob, basically, Mr. Krabs starts his own newspaper, and it's boring, so it doesn't sell. So then he asks SpongeBob to take pictures of things that he sees so they can report on it.
Yeah.
And the first picture he takes is of Patrick staring at a pole. So he's like, man, had a staring contest with Pole. And then, of course, he tries to sell it. He doesn't know that that's what the story is. So people are like, no, that's boring. I don't want it. So he's like, you got to make it more, you know, scandalous. So then he draws over it and then writes over it so where it says, man marries Pole.
Yeah.
So basically, every time he takes a picture of something like Mrs. Puff is at a red light with a cop behind her, he takes a picture of that, and then Mr. Krabs says, boarding school teacher on high speed chase. So basically, the whole you take a picture of something, but then you basically make the headline say otherwise, so that it sounds like it's some big scoop.
Yeah. That's how the whole thing goes.
Yeah.
Emolga?
That's the little freaking flying squirrel dude.
Yep.
It's an electric flying type.
And he's flying away from me.
I can't name a lot of the new ones off the top of my head.
I had a shot and I didn't shoot it.
No. For the most part, though, if you were to tell me what a Pokemon looks like, I could probably tell you its name. But if you told me its name, I could definitely tell you what it looks like.
Yeah.
I feel like if given enough time and I can actually think through my choices, I could probably name all the original 150 Pokemon. Just off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Man,
know the Pokemon rap?
I don't know it in the order.
Oh, that was a crappy shot. Got too close.
They have a Pokemon rap where they do all 720. And throughout the rap, the dude keeps saying, I can't keep this up. He's like, you're under contract. You have to keep singing.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
And he's like, please let me stop. He's like, nope, if you don't, we'll kill your kid. He's like, what do you mean? They have, Daddy, please keep singing. What's the one? I like the freaking. Was it Ninja Sex Party or the
Or...
for the Pokemon? It's like these are Pokemon. That's right.
Yep. No, that was what's it called?
Fudge. Absolute carrot. It's like these are Pokemon. They sure are.
I need to get used to these buttons. That's the one thing, is I'm messing it up because I keep pressing B and not
Yeah. What's that
A.
noise?
Probably. You did not care, did ya?
What's that noise from?
Well, you got all these Pokémon. Yes, I'm gonna say Pokémon. Just for once. We got the, what is it?
What do they look like?
Comfy.
What's that?
The Comfy.
Comfy or Comby?
Comfy.
Okay. I thought you were saying Comby.
Comby?
Yeah, Combee.
No, these are the flowers, the floating fairy thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm getting used to where the buttons are laid out on this. Like any professional photographer, we look at the camera first.
Oh wait, is it the one that's like a circle of flowers?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, Comfey.
Comfy, whatever.
Well, it's supposed to sound like, cause it's a lei. It's a
Yeah.
Hawaiian lei. I think it's like a combination of like confetti and lei.
Probably.
It's kind of crazy to see how a game this simple
A new discovery.
captures the imagination of millions of fans.
Well, it's different than a thing. It's more open world. As well, you're still on a track. It's, you know, it's not just, oh, you have a mission. It's like, oh, hey, I can kind of be a part of the world.
Alright, but seriously though, if the next mainline Pokemon game does not have this graphics, as well as some voice acting, it's a shit game, no matter how good it is.
Yeah, I'm surprised they waited this long just to get voice.
And this good graphics.
I mean, the graphics aren't.
Dude, the graphics compared to the newest Pokemon game are way better in this game.
Is it?
Yeah! The freaking Pokemon models and animations are so much better than in the actual main series. It's kind of sad, actually. They better hope they do justice to that freaking open world Pokemon game they're making.
Yeah.
Have you heard about that one? It's called Pokemon like Legends Arceus.
Is it?
Yeah, it's literally an open world Pokemon game.
Huh. Alright, I need to keep my finger off the B button. Keep it on the A.
Have fun.
Thanks. You too, little girl. Don't get attacked by a wild Pokemon. I bet that actually happens a lot in their world.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, there's a bunch of wild Dragonites attacking a village. And then you got all the freaking demon Pokemon that are carrying kids away.
Oh yeah, well. There's a what is it called? What is it called?
Some of the freaking Pokemon Pokedex entries are really freaking messed up.
Yeah.
Nothing is sadder though than Cubones. Where's the skull of its dead mother on its head? Poor little Cubone.
Alright, I just kind of spam that A button.
You know what they need to do? If they're listening, they're like, that's a great idea for a messed up Pokemon entry. They need to make,
Dream Big says happy birthday.
well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. They need to make, so, like, Rotom phone, they need to make it, like, if they want to do, like, Nightmare Fuel for, like, Rotom phone mode, is, like, it traps the souls of its victims inside the Pokemon phone.
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised they haven't made a Pokemon that, like, literally, like, traps its victims inside of, like, TV sets.
Alright, Magikarp, I'm waiting for you.
Magikarp, Magikarp, Magikarp.
Bidoof.
Bidoof. Bidoof's cool. It's like a little, like, beaver.
Ah,
But then it's not a beaver, because when it evolves, it's like just fat ass like beaver slash
fat ass beaver like thing.
gopher. I don't know. It's definitely it ain't no beaver. Maybe it's an otter. Maybe it's just like a fat ass otter.
Dude, I am listening to this thing. It sounded like you said anal beaver. I'm like, what? It's like, that's not how it's supposed to sound.
What are you playing, Asamon?
Gotta catch it all.
Chlamydia.
Gonorrhea.
I almost believed you. Like I think that might have actually been one of the Pokemon in that parody song.
Plain ass door was one.
Yes, plain ass door, plain ass door. Fudge.
Human.
What was the name of that band? It was that other. It was one of the Game Grumps guys.
Yeah, it's
If not Ninja Sex Party.
no, it's like Star something.
Yeah, it's Star. Is it like Star Bomb?
Star Bomb.
Yeah. That's a hilarious parody. You want to know another interesting fact about Pokemon?
What's that?
So you know how you notice the Pokemon in the game not making their the noises like they're not saying their names. You know what I mean? It's like Pikachu doesn't just say Pikachu.
Yeah.
And, you know, like Bidoof doesn't say Bidoof, or Magikarp says Magikarp. So, apparently what happened was that the voice actress for Pikachu, who is very famous in Japan, she's the voice of Chopper from One Piece. And
Yeah.
so she's very well known. Apparently she was like playing around in the booth one day, and she literally just randomly started saying Pikachu, and in a voice that she does for Pikachu, and the directors were just like, do that again.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay. And they're like, all right, we want you to keep doing that. And literally just spontaneous, you know, like, just, I just did this, had no idea it was going to catch, and then the entire series of the show
It's just that.
is just the Pokemon saying their names. But in the actual games, they don't do that at all. I actually met the voice of Bulbasaur at a convention.
Yeah, so I'm eating watermelon.
Name was Tara Jane Sands. Lovely human being. If you're a fan of the original Pokemon series, she was also the voice of Richie, who of course is the person that beats Ash in the original Pokemon League. And was actually the original voice of Mokuba Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Kyoba.
That's right. Kaiba's little brother.
Discovery. Nice work.
What's the thing about Yu-Gi-Oh where it's like, yeah, they're dead. No, they're not dead. There's a dark dimension now.
Oh, well, when they brought... So 4Kids was notorious for censoring adult content in kids anime.
Yeah.
So, when they brought over Yu-Gi-Oh, the anime... No, not the anime, but the manga is freaking dark as crap. Like, it's messed up. Like, Yugi himself, like the Pharaoh, he kills people.
Yeah.
And he, like, destroys their minds. So, of course, they didn't want to show people dying in a kids anime, so they're like, let's create a completely non-existing component in this anime.
Here's a gun! Finger.
So there was no Dark Realm or Shadow Realm. Literally, if you lost a duel where you were going to go to the Shadow Realm, literally in the actual series, you died. So
Yeah.
the person that got banished, they actually died. They didn't get sent to a different realm, they died. They were killed. And of course, the most hilarious censorship of
I think I
all
just got a Diamond 2-star photo.
is the freaking finger guns. Because they took all guns out of the show. So anytime you see people holding guns, all you see is their freaking fingers pointing out at people.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that scene where, like, Seto Kaiba, you need to come with us. And they're just, like, pointing their fingers at him. It's like, what do you think you are, huh? Yu Yu Hakusho? You ain't got no spirit gun. Put your hands down.
Yeah. I think I remember I had a DS game for Yu-Gi-Oh where it was you had the bikes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, I'm having so much fun. I had a spot where.
Oh, wait, you were on the bikes dueling?
Yeah.
Oh god, is that 5Ds? I think
think
that's
so.
5Ds
Yeah. I was
or
like,
3Ds, whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever it was. It was like, oh, it's fun, it's different, you know. But it was more nostalgic because, like, man, I remember some of these guys from like the card game or something.
So Yu-Gi-Oh, the original, is great. GX is amazing. I love GX. And then I fell off after GX. Like the next one was the one that had the bikes.
Yeah.
And then there was Arc V. And then now I think there's something where they have like freaking, they use like a hollow deck and the dude's like on a freaking surfboard or something. It's gotten weird. And the hair's gotten more ridiculous than it was in the original. Which is hard to believe, but it's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I know in the original Pokemon, they actually skipped episodes because of content. Like, there's an episode where Ash goes to the Safari Zone in Fuchsia City, and they completely skipped that episode because in the episode, there's a bunch of poachers that have guns that are shooting at the Ash, Misty, and Brock for Dratini, no, for Dragonair. So they skipped that episode completely. So when we got that episode in the West, it was skipped. So you just go to the next episode, and Ash has all these brand new Pokemon. You're like, when the hell did he get these? He's like, oh, he got it in the episode that we can't show you because of guns.
I clearly remember that episode.
Yeah, they will show us the episode of when Ash gets killed by a chandelier. You remember that one? Where he goes to try to find a ghost type to beat Sabrina?
I don't remember that.
I'll tell you what else they didn't originally censor, but they did afterwards. There's an episode where James has boobs.
Yeah. No, I remember clearly that Pokemon for the Triple Tail Buffalo, wherever they are.
Taurus.
Taurus, yes.
Yeah. He had a freaking entire herd. He had 30 freaking Taurus. And you're like, where did he get these people from?
Well, I remember that whole episode.
Well, you know the most notorious banned episode of any kids anime, right? Electric Warrior Porygon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't that because, like, changing
Yeah,
colors?
so it caused, like, hundreds of kids in Japan to have seizures. Because in the middle of the episode, basically the episode revolves with the gang getting thrown in the hyperspace for Porygon. Around the mid to end of the episode, Pikachu shoots an electric bolt towards the screen, which of course causes it to have a bunch of flashing colors.
You know, it was red and blue.
Yeah, red and blue. And it caused like hundreds of kids in Japan to have seizures.
Alright.
You can technically find that episode online though, and watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, so
Go take more pictures. There's a night phase. Because we leveled up a little bit.
Well, you know, if we're still talking about bad censorship, you know another bad one was One Piece. The original dub for One Piece was by 4Kids.
Yeah.
And man, the dub was horrible. And they censored so much stuff. So you know the part where they meet the baboon, the whale?
Yeah.
Do you know what they did in the 4Kids dub? They removed the whale altogether and replaced it with a block of ice that they destroyed. So here's my whole thing. What would have happened if that version of the dub kept going and they got to the part with Brook? Because the whole thing about Brook is his crew wanted to return to Laboon. So what would you do if you had that version of the anime still going? You would have to completely retcon an entire main character of the crew.
I have a Tangaroth.
A kangaroo?
Kangaroo.
Oh, Tangrowth.
Tangrowth.
Tangrowth, or whatever you say it. The evolved form of Tangela.
Yeah.
Fort Gibbs had a lot of good anime that unfortunately just got really bad dubs. But then there's also a lot of good anime that, although the dubs probably aren't as good compared to nowadays,
Yeah.
I would never want to watch another version of, like, for instance, Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, let's be honest, there are some performances in the show that are not the best.
No, that's-
But I would never want to watch anyone redub over the original series. Like, let's be honest, freaking Joey probably does not really need to have that New Yorker accent.
Yeah. Man, I missed a glowing Pokemon.
But would I want to hear someone else as Joey Wheeler? No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Something's quacking.
Yeah, we got some ducks over there.
Do we have, like, duckling or ducklet?
Yes.
Psyduck?
No, not Psyduck.
I like Psyduck. Psyduck. Psy. I understand him on a personal level, because I too suffer from chronic headaches that cause me to have psychic abilities.
I got stopped in my tracks.
You gotta let the duckies go. Can't run over the ducklets.
It wasn't even the ducklets, it was, Oh, I gotta get that one.
What one?
That one. A Combi.
Hey, Combi.
But that one is a...
Is it a male?
Well,
or
I got a really light color one.
Interesting fact about Combi, only female Combis can evolve.
Yep. And they suck.
Oh, no, dude, Vespiquen is one of the best Pokemon in Gen 4 because of its ability.
The professor's busy trying to make sense of the data. Let's ask
I think that was a good picture.
That's an interesting mechanic to have. Like, you can only evolve if... They did it in Gen 7, like Salandit can only evolve into Salazzle if it's a female,
Yeah.
because its design is based off of Cleopatra. Funny enough. Like, only a male, I believe it's male, Curlia can evolve into Glade, while females can evolve into Gardevoir. And then I think only female Snorunt can evolve into Frostlass. I know a lot about Pokemon, Caden.
Yeah, I know that. How did that not get more than 1 star?
He usually makes little comments that kind of like point towards why you probably didn't get a better.
Yeah, but it's just like it was a... What's the...
Grade?
Torterra?
Oh yeah.
Dream Big says pretty cool, Chad.
What's that?
Dream Big says pretty cool, Chad.
Well, thank you.
I had Torterra, and I had one of those flaming bunnies on its back, sleeping. And it's
So-
only 1 star.
Torterra and then a little flaming bunny.
Yeah. 2
Was-
starters.
So you had Score Bunny and Torterra.
Yeah, I had Torterra, was walking, and I had a Score buddy sleeping on his back.
That's pretty cool.
It's 1 star.
Maybe you didn't get it from a good angle.
I think it's the best angle.
Was it looking at you?
The tortilla was sideways. The score buddy was in view. Which from
So probably why you didn't get a better score is because the Torterra wasn't looking towards you.
yeah.
Nice work.
As a professional photographer, that was actually a really good photo.
Well, the professor disagrees.
I don't care about the professor. I just got 2 gold stars for a sleeping buffalo.
A buffalo.
A new
Sure.
discovery.
Did it have a big afro?
Yes.
Great
Buffalo.
timing.
Buffalot.
Boufflant.
I have a Tangrowth. 1 star.
Tangrowth.
It was a diamond star. Which I guess is the best starage.
A new discovery. Nice work.
I have a 3 star. Silver. I got a pincer that's stuck in the ground.
A new discovery.
That's a 2 star. Looks gold. The one I should have gotten more stars on.
Great timing.
The diamond 1 star at least.
At least you got a diamond.
A Swana,
Nice work.
which is a 3 star, but it's so out there. It's horrible. It's a bronze.
Yep. I think they agreed with you.
I was like, it was crap.
A new discovery.
A Pidgeot, which is just a sideways view, so it's probably a silver 2 star. Gold. Okay. A Hoot Hoot,
Nice
Hoot.
work.
2 star. Got silver. A Combi,
A new discovery. Nice work.
it's a 2 star. It's a bronze. Alright.
They didn't like that one.
It wasn't bad.
Alright.
But present. We got best shot.
Okay.
You got a score of 5,000 points or more on a photo evolution.
Nice.
You got a profile icon. Night.
Okay.
By the way, thanks to the progress you've made in our research, I've got something to report.
Can we go to a new place?
I'll fill you in once the photos are squared away.
But I want to go to a
I
new
think you'll be
place.
pleased to hear this. Alright, well, let's go.
We're going
turn
under
to-
the ocean.
Going to camp again.
Under the sea.
Under the sea. Downward it's bright to.
What next? You said wait till the pictures are ready?
Whoa! That's intriguing.
What's happening?
Something incredible has happened.
Something incredible has happened.
Here, take a look at this.
Here, take a look.
But I can't see.
I'm waiting.
But I'm blind, Professor.
Alright, well, now I can't see it. When you get near that field of flowers, I picked up an incredible strong energy reading.
Also,
It's probably celebrating.
Its source seemed to be moving too, if only slightly. Which suggests that we've got here is a Illumina Pokemon. We can't be sure yet, but I suspect so.
Oh, the glowing ones?
Guess so. I wonder why it showed up. Did you do anything special? I also doubt that it appeared when it did by chance. So I think you should be the one to investigate the area where that reading is coming from.
What?
I want to go see too. You can watch through the monitor with me, Rita.
all right.
Please head out as soon as you're ready.
Excuse me.
I'm still accidentally pressing B, so
Here.
Illumina spot.
Well, that's definitely where the reading was coming from. Do you see or hear anything?
Do you see or hear anything? I can't hear anything.
Oh, I could hear something, but I can't see anything.
Oh, we got a cutscene. We're hearing.
It's Suicune.
That's not a Suicune. It's a big stinking brontosaurus.
Brontosaurus? Is it blue?
No, it's green and it has a flower neck.
Oh, is it
The
Meganium?
Illumina Pokemon. Quick,
Or is it
get a
Bailey?
picture.
The Illumina Pokemon? Quick, get a picture. Yes, Meganium. Take a couple pictures.
My least favorite final evolution of a starter Pokemon. I freaking hate Chikorita
Yeah.
and Bayleaf and Meganium. Especially Meganium. If we're talking about Gen 2, Ralligator all the way every day. 24/7, 365.
You want me to take pictures? I'm gonna go nuts with pictures. It's only one Pokemon I gotta take.
Make sure you get one from the front.
Yeah, it's kind of running in front of me. Not really letting me.
Stay still, you heathen Pokemon. I guess just keep taking pictures.
Pretty much. Wish I had a zoom out. There's not a zoom out. You there yet?
And off it goes.
And off it goes. Did you
Energy
get a good
reading's
picture?
gone
I don't
too.
know.
Let's chat when you get back.
Let's chat when you get back.
I guess that was like this game's version of a boss battle.
I guess. Quick, get it! Alright, well, we're going to give you 10 minutes to take a picture of it. I took 21 photos.
Watch all of them be shit.
Let's figure this out. It won't let me submit some of them.
Because they were so bad. Like, yeah, obviously you're not a professional photographer.
Got 2-star, 2-star. Any other 2 stars? We'll do that one.
Let's do this. A new discovery. Nice work.
2 diamond.
We did something right.
Something. Boom! Luminous spot, level 2.
All right.
Nice pose. You got a score of 1,000 points or more in the pose category during a photo evolution. You got a score of 2,000 points or more in the size category during a photo evolution. Yeah, Gentle Wanderer.
I am gentle. And I'm a wanderer. I'll
Another
never settle down. I'll wander around, around.
By the way, now that we've got that Illumina Pokemon info, I've got something to report.
We're
I'll
going.
fill you in once your foes are squared away. I think you'll be pleased to hear this.
You better be going to the desert.
So DB, I got a surprise for you.
Uh-huh.
It's a good birthday surprise.
Okay.
I was checking on the channel last night.
Uh-huh.
After, I don't know if anyone's noticed or not, we put in our logo finally.
Yep.
We got that squared away. Who created it?
Her name is Elnaz. E-L-N-A-Z Scarlet.
She did a really great job. She did pretty much what we wanted. I just did a few little tweaks. Nothing major, just changed some colors and some stuff. And I was making sure that was all squared away.
Mm-hmm.
And I was checking on some of our settings.
Yeah.
We hit affiliate.
You're freaking kidding me.
We have reached the what is it? The achievement.
Yeah?
Reach affiliate.
Nuh-uh.
We just have to set up the settings.
Dude. That's freaking awesome. Oh my god, dude. That's amazing.
Happy birthday, man.
Thank you. That is awesome. Oh my god, dude. You are so good. You're like, oh yeah, he's gonna flip when he hears this. You're damn right I'm gonna flip.
Yeah, I'll do this on stream, I guess.
Holy fuck, I can't believe we reached it.
Wait, and the weird thing is, or the good thing is, we hit our goal. We
wanted to do May.
we wanted to do May, and we half-assed April because we had the trip.
We half-assed April. Yeah, we did.
We half-assed April. We had a trip. Paul says congratulations.
Oh, that's amazing.
April was just, hey, we had trips. I had trip, and then it was just kind of, hey, let's just kind of get back in the swing of things. And May was like, hey, we're gonna go full going everything.
I want to scream really loud, but I don't want to make the microphone mad. I'm so freaking excited.
Gonna move that away.
Oh my god, that's awesome news for everyone that follows us, because that means
Diva says congrats, guys.
if you would like to, you can now subscribe, which means you can financially support us. We can start making money off of the streams.
Yes, so
Which, of course, means that we have to get even better at streaming. But it also means that we can offer you guys sub badges and emotes.
yes.
So we can make this even more fun for you guys.
And this also opens up a
Ton.
pathway,
Yes.
a good pathway that we recently talked about.
Yes.
About collabing with
Some very well-known people within the gaming / cartoon
voice acting.
voice acting world. So this is so huge. This is such a giant step forward. And you son of a bitch.
It's like I found out last night.
You knew exactly how to play that card, and you
Yep.
played it well, sir. Touche to you.
So it wasn't just the logo coming up, getting the logo set up.
Yeah.
And my thing is, Paul says, I'll assist on Sunday to get the video going.
Oh my god, I'm so freaking happy.
I'm wondering how long we've hit it, because I have not checked
Oh no.
in a week.
We could have hit it last week.
We could have, but considering, I think it was a good timing.
Oh my god, it's fantastic timing. You dropped that bomb on my birthday.
Right?
Oh my
And-
god, that's amazing, dude.
And we had to give a big thanks to everyone that's viewed
Yes.
or commented or subscribed, not
you
subscribed,
know.
followed.
Yeah, just like big shout out to all the Discord, servers that I'm on that have,
Yeah.
supporting like pro stream setup, small streamers connect, of course, people on Twitter that I've liked, and all the amazing artists that have helped share my channel.
Yeah.
I mean, could not have done this without you guys because it's literally impossible. So thank you so much. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. I am absolutely blown away that this happened. I think that's a pretty damn good way to end a stream.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
They're just talking to me right now. So.
But we'll stay on for a little bit more if anyone's curious as to what this means moving forward.
What our thoughts are.
What our thoughts
forward.
on this is. How dare Caden could hide this from me.
Pretty much, yeah. Diva says, "What a great birthday surprise."
That's for sure. That's the birthday surprise right there. Caden, I asked you Monday, what are you getting me for my birthday? Well, I think you answered my question today.
Yeah. My other thing was, well, Chad, I can't afford a birthday present, so here's some more words of wisdom.
Honestly, I think you did a good job waiting to the last minute.
Yeah.
Sometimes waiting to the last minute to get a birthday present can work. Because it sure as hell worked tonight.
So part of, because what was that, Monday when we first streamed this week? Sorry, Paul said, how do you support financial, and you need to know the process.
Okay, so
right now we need to set it all up.
So we have to set up a PayPal, so that way whenever you do something financially on the channel, it goes directly to us.
Yes.
So that we can then actually see the money and then use it. So basically, there's two ways. The first way is subscription. So basically, you can subscribe to the channel directly, and that, of course, that opens up like very specific, like subscriber only emotes,
which we
actions,
need to figure out.
which of course we got to start thinking about now. Actions, of course, it gets a lot of times it makes it to where you don't have to see ads. Well, that's another thing we can start looking at is advertisements, so we can make money off of ads that we want to play. But you can sub to us how much you want, but basically every sub's about $5. So a sub's $5, and if you want to do more than one sub, usually a single sub will get you a month subscribed to the channel. And then if you would like to continue subscribing, you just resubscribe every month. So you just renew your subscription. The other way is that you purchase bits. So bits is basically the Twitch currency. It's kind of like your dollars and your quarters. So basically you can go on, there's a button under where you would type in something for chat that will let you gift bits. If you click on that, you can then enter the amount of bits you want to give. And like, I don't know the actual transfer rate, like how much equals how much, but basically, like I think like 1,000 bits is like $10 or 10,000 to $100. There's like a certain exchange rate when it comes to the bits. And if then you want to, I think you can just directly donate money if you want to.
I think so.
Yeah. So like those are all the different ways. Most of the time the big thing is subscriptions and bits though. It's important to continue getting subscriptions because the subscribers are really what drive the channel going forward.
Yes.
And then of course the bits, usually that comes on top of people who have already subscribed or want to subscribe.
Yes.
And if you don't want to subscribe, you can just give bits,
yes.
which is the great thing.
I believe if you have Amazon Prime,
yes,
you do get a free month subscription.
Yes.
As well. I'm not completely sure.
And there's you get like so many bits when you first do something too, I think. Possibly. I think there's like a deal. Because I remember when I first started, I got like 100 bits free. So, like, I think if you set it up a certain way, you get a bunch of free bits that you can then donate to the channel you want to donate to.
Yes.
But, yeah, this is huge for the channel. And then of course I believe when I was reading the other day, Monday, it also allows us to link like merchandise. I had to look into it more, but like, you know, if we start getting big enough, we can start, you know, linking our own merch and having that go directly towards the channels. So it opens the door so much in terms of what we can do and what we can offer and how we're able to start actually, you know, making this kind of like a part-time job. And hopefully if we could get big enough to be partner, then one day maybe even a full-time job. So it's such a big step forward. And again, thank you so freaking much, everybody.
Paula says, get smart on it so we can understand how to best support the channel.
What's that? He said what?
Paul said, get smart on it so we can understand how to best support the channel.
Right. Yeah, the big thing is subscriptions and bits, and then of course if you want to direct donations, but I know for the channel overall as a whole, subscribers is huge because that's the most money.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, subscribers are what drive your channel and of course your channel's content.
Yes.
But this is giant. And then, of course, like I was saying, this really lends itself into what we we're hoping that we could do. You know, we didn't know when we could be able to do it, but there are some certain individuals I have talked to and have expressed interest in working with me that are very well known within the anime, game, and cartoon world. You know, that said that they would be willing to collab, and that would be gigantic if we can actually make that possible now because of the affiliate status. You know, they bring in a completely even bigger audience, and if they're willing to co-promote the stream, then that, you know, helps us even more. But for me, honestly, I just would love the opportunity to work with some of my favorite voice actors on a more personal level. And of course, we would love to do like a charity stream.
Yeah, I think charity stream is going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, and not just, you know, because half of this is, sorry, Haley says, awesome chat, congrats.
Thank you.
Half of this is, you know, it's a side thing, it's a little hobby that we would love to someday make money off of.
Yeah.
But other half of it is we would love to donate as well. And with everyone's help, we can donate to who we want to support, or if we are doing
like
a
if we were
collab, we can...
Yeah, like if we were to collab with like a voice actor, say like so-and-so is, you know, a diabetic, so they have a diabetic service animal.
Yeah.
We could then donate money to an organization that trains diabetic dogs. Or if there's someone that's wanting to like donate the money to the Bail Project, we can do that. So, you know, it just, again, it lets us just finally start to really
explore.
Yeah, just like see what we can offer in terms of content.
Yeah, and this is just the beginning, you know. I'd like to see, because it's only been a month.
Who would thought that we would actually make it possible?
Right?
Yeah, I know.
You know, I'd like to see, after looking back, what would it look like after a year?
Yeah.
You know, where we came from and where we
it'll be crazy to, like, next March, once it's, because that's, you know, March will be 1 year when we did our first stream.
The channel, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be crazy to be able to see, you know, what we can accomplish.
Man, they just added a button where you can toss bait out.
Oh yeah.
and it's the B button, I'm gonna be tossing bait out like crazy.
Well, just remember B is for bait.
A is for
Pictures.
pictures.
I just had like the biggest adrenaline dump ever, man. Like if I was drunk, the adrenaline just completely killed my buzz.
I guess we need to drink more.
But I was not drunk. That sangria was good once we got all the freaking chunks out
I
the way.
still have chunks in it.
I got most of my. Now I just got the pulp for the most part. It was a really good flavor though.
Yeah.
I was worried because watermelons are so hit and miss. Like you get a bad tasting one, I think it would really make the sangria taste nasty. But it tasted really, really good. But of course, we still need to work on refining our setup and a couple of things. Like we still need to learn some things before we take the next big step forward, especially when it comes to collabs.
Yes.
So we have a lot of work we still need to put in, and there's a lot of stuff that we still need to learn and get better at. But we're definitely going to be motivated to definitely being more serious about doing such stuff now that we know that we can actually do it.
Yeah. I think I remember after every stream, you're like, hey Caden, you might have to cheat the system a little bit to get affiliates.
I was worried. I didn't think
every time I'm like, dude, just wait.
I didn't. I was concerned. I'm like, I don't know, but I guess you were right. Slow and steady wins the race.
It's like, man, it's barely been a month. Give it a second.
There's nothing wrong with being ambitious, but you were definitely right to say, let's just wait and see what the month does. And lo and behold, the month was very fruitful for the channel.
Yep.
I mean, how many streams have we done? We haven't even. We did the first Monday, Thursday of the month. Then we did 2 streams last week, right?
Well, let me.
And then 2 streams this week.
All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We got 14 streams in total.
I know in total, but just this month alone, how
Oh.
many do we have?
1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, sorry, that was March. We got starting Monday, May 3rd. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's crazy. We hit it in 6 streams.
And we had 2 in the well, so it goes by 30 days,
Yeah, I know.
and for these 30 days it's started Tuesday, April 27th.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm off. The manager if anyone's trying to chat to us.
We really must have had good views.
I think my chat just restarted. But yeah, you know,
this is out of left field. And if you're asking Chad, are you gonna continue to be gobsmacked? You damn right I am.
Well, I think we're at a good stopping point, and
I would say so.
I think we're at a good peak.
Indeed. All we can say, both of us, Kai and I, all we can say is thank you from the bottom of our hearts. This is absolutely amazing. We thank every single one of our followers. Every single one of them.
Follower, every viewer,
Yes.
even every comment. We love it when you guys comment.
We do. We love talking to you guys, and hopefully we'll get more and more of it as we go forward.
Yes.
We are so excited to see what we can do next now. So thank you again. This was an amazing surprise gift. So you guys have a great night, and we will see you soon.
You guys have a good week.
Take care.